Hi guys, it's Bridget. Welcome back to my channel. Hope you're having a good day, and today we're going to be doing a get ready with me video. I'm literally just going to do my face and talk to you guys about like how I am, how things with moving went, all that good jazz. Obviously I'm not at a real set today. I'm in a mess of an apartment currently at my like current desk setup, and there's still stuff we haven't unpacked and stuff, so you know I'm just gonna get ready. I'm only doing my face today just so I look like presentable and stuff when my husband gets home, because I feel like I've been looking like crap a lot recently and I've been complaining a lot recently, and I'm just, you know, I'm not doing the best, so I figured I would just get ready, you know, and look good when he gets home, and then go to Home Depot and return a rug, because you know that's what adults do. We don't have exciting plans or anything. Okay, so I'm using the Cool as a Cucumber primer from Ofra. I'll leave everything, if I remember, on my face. I'll leave a link down below. But I am so glad the main moving process and main unboxing, unpacking everything is done, you guys. So we moved last Friday, so not quite a week yet. But it was Thursday we picked up our U-Haul truck to go pack it up, and I was thinking we were gonna get like 90% of everything in the truck, and it'd be really easy to move upstairs the next Friday morning. We got the keys to the new place, and nothing went right. We bought a 15-foot truck, which the U-Haul website told me would be fine for a 2-bedroom apartment. It was not, especially since we have so many like Alex drawers and desk setups and stuff, and a king-size bed. So like only like half of everything fit in there, and we spent hours that night loading it up. So obviously my body, because I'm super out of shape, was already tired Friday night, and that was day 1 of 4 that it took to actually get everything done. So that was kind of a pain. So yeah, I'm gonna use the Pure foundation. So by the time Friday comes around, we get the keys. No one's at the office to give us the keys, because the office was to open at 8:30. We had the AT&T guy come set up our internet, because he had to check like the fiber internet. He had to check the wiring for it. He was supposed to be there at 9. And we were like, office opens at 8:30, no problem. We'll get there like 8:45, give him a couple minutes to open, because we'll be the people banging on the door at 8:30. Won't be those people. But when we got there, it had like a little sign on the door. The door was locked. It said, "We'll be back at 9:15. So I'm like, okay, you're supposed to open at 8:30. You know, we have the AT&T guy calling us like, hey, you know, I'm here, you know, in the area first thing. We can go ahead and do this. It's your appointment time at 9. And like, you know, of course, like the internet or TV people never come on time except the one time you're not ready. They usually show up the last second of the appointment, like the gaps from like 9 to 11. You know they usually show up right before 11, except this day when we couldn't get in the office to get the keys to the new place. So that sucked. Around like 9:15ish, they did come back and we got the keys and, you know, blah, 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 which was fine. But I was really panicking, like, oh my god, we're not gonna have internet for the next weekend and stuff, 'cause it's a Friday. I don't know if they do things, if we reschedule, like, we missed our appointment, I don't know if they do things on the weekend. We're not gonna have internet or anything, and like, that's gonna suck the next couple days. But we ended up getting the keys, and the guy waited for us enough time to get in there and, you know, get in here and do what we needed to do. So that was the first, like, panic attack. Second panic attack. Firstly, it was that panic attack Thursday night when we couldn't get, like, barely anything in the truck, and my body was screaming, you know? Because Cortland wanted to get the big stuff in first, which I totally get, then just put the boxes around it. He likes to play Tetris. Every time we have to pack a car or something, he likes to play Tetris and get as much in there as possible. But we had, like, going downstairs was extra hard because we had a second floor apartment, like we do now. But the staircase was really narrow, and it was like this type of situation. So it had like a whole corner thing you had to go around. It was really narrow and uncomfortable. Like getting big things of furniture around, it was really hard to like maneuver around those corners and stuff. But eventually, we got half a truck loaded. We thought, okay, we got the keys to the new apartment. We're going to be able to unload this half and go get the other half. Shouldn't take but too long, because we had to have the U-Haul truck back by like 5:30 that day. So we're thinking it's 9:15, we'll have the internet guy here, he'll be gone in a couple minutes, we can unload it and be done. You know, with the first load, you get the second load in a couple hours. Maybe to beat on round 2, right? No, we had to call for help because the stairs to get into this staircase have like a lip on them. So there's like, you're taking the dolly up the stairs. It's not just a straight step you go on, it has a step and then has a front lip. So things that were heavy, Cortland really couldn't get with the dolly because he could move it if it was a regular step, but the lip prevented him from moving it. So someone had to be underneath pushing it, and I'm not strong enough for a lot of things. So we had to call for help. And even with help, that first load, which ended up being the only load because we had to get the truck back, you know, and it took a lot longer to unload than expected. Even with help, we were pushing it close, unloading the first load by 4. So from 9 a.m., it only took us 2.5 hours to load it that night, but unloading it was so much worse for some reason, even though it was a straight staircase this time. It was so much worse because of the lips and nothing could go up there properly and blah, 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 blah. And it started to rain halfway through, so we had to take a little bit of a break, but it was just like loading, unloading, it took forever. And then since we didn't have a U-Haul truck, it took a lot of truck trips, borrowing someone's pickup to get the rest of the stuff from our apartment, which included most of his computer setup and monitors and stuff. Ugh, it was such a pain. It was such a pain, but regardless, okay, moving day sucked, okay? Moving day sucked, and then the next day we had to get, like, so Friday we got the main truckload, Saturday we did the pickup truckloads and got the majority of his stuff. The next day, Sunday, we had to go clean up our old apartment, like get everything cleaned, because we don't be those people who live in a messy apartment, get anything small, and in the process, somewhere along the process, I lost all of my fragrance oils for my shop, theopencrypt.com. Gotta say it. And that would normally not be a big deal, except the fact that I had just bought so many, because I was like, ooh, when I move, I want to be on top of things. I want to have so many, like, I want to have so much fragrance oil so I don't have to, like, keep restocking, like, oh, I ran out of this. Be too late for restocks. I went ahead and bought a whole bunch of it so that when I needed to make a new batch, I wouldn't have to, like, order more oil. I would already have it. Especially for, like, my most popular scents, like the Beetlejuice ones and stuff. And somewhere along the lines, those were all gone. And that sucks because those things are not cheap, and especially the ones that are like specific scents that, like, things like rose or vanilla, you can pretty much get those things anywhere. Things like my black oak currant and my black fig and honey scents, those are things that were like specially ordered, and it's gonna be like hard to restock them because of course they're expensive, and there's so many other scents, you never know which scent you're gonna sell out of first, all that good jazz. But it was so much, and now it's all gone, and that has made me so depressed. I can't even tell you. Like, I was tired for days about unpacking and unboxing and bringing things upstairs, bringing things downstairs. All those things wore me out to the point I was already at a mental, like, strain. Like, I broke down, like, bawling in tears, crying, like, day 3 when we were, like, hanging our TV, because we have Cortland bought a 78 or 80 inch TV when we first got together, and I helped him hung it before we were, like, you know, serious or anything. And so I know I could lift it, right? But putting it in this apartment, lifting it up really high, I was so worn out from days of moving that I physically couldn't do it. And I broke down crying and, like, drenched in tears, trying not to choke because I was so distraught, feeling like a failure because I was not strong enough anymore to lift an 80-inch TV almost to, like, my shoulder, like lifting it up here, you know, like. And honestly, those things are really heavy. Of course, he was helping with one side of it. I'd have to do it by myself, but I still wasn't strong enough to do it. And I thought I was going to have a mental break, so I just broke down crying in tears like a failure. I feel like he was going to hate me. I don't know. I was just so mentally exhausted from that. And then to find out after the fact that all my, like, supplies for my small business, which is, like, I'm trying to make my full-time gig because my YouTube views are pathetic these days. And since I switched my content from just makeup, I used to get, like, the good makeup, like, luxury brand ads on my stuff anymore. Since I diversified my content, I'm no longer getting that, so my AdSense rates are down, so my views are down, and my AdSense rate is down for not being just makeup content anymore. So all that on top of losing so much of my stuff for my small business, like, and I was already mentally exhausted from moving and not being done with this on time, and I was just so broken, and I'm still so upset. So that was the first couple days of moving. I mean, technically I'm filming this on Wednesday, so if I moved on Friday, it's not quite been a week yet, but I still, again, everything's not unpacked yet. I'm one of those people who's like, we're doing it now, it's gonna be done. Like, I don't want to have to, I didn't think moving would take 4 days. I didn't think it would take 4 days, you know, between cleaning up the old apartment and getting in here and starting to unbag stuff. I didn't think it would take that long. It's never taken me that long, but I've also never moved with another person except like when I was with Daniel several years ago and we moved from a studio and I didn't have any possessions, you know? So yeah, it was just so much. And I'm glad it's over and I can like start to mentally heal from this, because you know, when you're not stable constantly, you know, like you have your moments, you can't just like, okay, that's over, great, we're done. Like, it lingers. And the fact that like, oh my god, I'm out of things on my shop, like it drives me crazy. Like, I determined like I'm gonna just, anything I make for my shop is going right back into it to restock stuff so I can be back on my feet with it and stuff. I had some new launches lined up that I'm going to be working on soon, which is great because I already have everything for that. But I feel like it kind of is throwing me off, knowing that like keeping things good to go is going to be harder. I think it's just throwing me off my game, so I haven't been able to put those new things out yet, other than my dark love earrings, which are gorgeous blood-colored hearts with nice filigree around it and a rose, and then an upside-down bat dangly thing with sterling silver hooks. Like, I love those. I just released those, and I love them. They're beautiful. They're the most intricate thing I've released so far. But even that, like, I didn't have the chance to, like, let it live in its moment of release like I wanted it to, because I just been sad. So moving and everything, and then my shop stuff gone has been a bummer and a half. And then when we moved in and started unpacking stuff, of course, like, there's certain things I couldn't find. Like, I couldn't find like our important paperwork and stuff for a while, but I finally found that. And then I like took a leap of faith, because this office window, like where I'm at right now, I wanted this apartment because this beautiful window, like, it's part of the reason it was so expensive. It's this beautiful open window, and it's beautiful, right? I'll probably insert a picture if I can. But I don't know, because then it'd be like, you could know where I am. I don't know. But it has a beautiful window. But the thing is, you can see right into our apartment from the road. And, you know, we're in a very popular area of the complex. So I was like, let's get some privacy film. I've seen people on TikTok do it. And it's like a one-way mirror where you can see out, but they can't see in. And it doesn't even like block a lot of light. So I was like, yes, I'm going to invest in this, even though it's pricier than I would like to admit. So I'm like, we'll buy one roll. You know, if we need the other rolls, we'll do that too. I bought that. It came in. And then I was like, hey, we need to go ahead and set this up. I don't want people looking into our apartment, because when we go to park, we can see inside our apartment. I don't like that, because then it means everybody can see inside. So we put it on the windows. It took a really long time to like smooth it out and get it straight and get all the air bubbles out. Kind of like putting up contact paper. Have you ever done that? Or like tinting your own windows on your car. It does block some light, which I don't like, but it's not the worst thing in the world. And then we go outside after all this hard work of getting it perfect and getting it pretty, and we can see right into our apartment still. It's a little bit more of a haze, but you can still see right into the apartment. And it broke me even further than I already was. So I gotta return it. Like, what I didn't use, I'm going to return. And I ordered a different kind, which should be here tomorrow. So we will see if this second contact paper actually solves our problem. Because I can't have people looking at our apartment, but I also don't want to leave the blinds drawn all the time, because I want an apartment that I can feel comfortable in, and I need the natural lighting. Like, my mental state needs natural light. I don't want to go outside. I don't want to get all hot and get sunburned, but I need natural light. Like, I just can't. And our apartment already doesn't get direct sunlight. But just because of how the buildings are set up, it doesn't get direct sunlight. So that already is kind of a bummer, but I like the pretty window and the bigger kitchen. So I was like, you know, it's fine. We get enough light from the office. It'll be good. I just didn't realize people could see inside of our office. I need to fix that. I'm just hoping the new contact paper works. Like, honestly, I know I'm complaining about stupid stuff right now, you guys, but this is just my life. And there's no one else I can complain to because I'm tired of crying into Cortland's lap about stupid petty things. Like, I thought I would move in here, everything would go well. Like, we would be moved in within a day or two. You know, day one, we're mostly unloading everything, putting in our apartment. Day two, we're, like, cleaning up our old apartment and handing them the keys to be, you know, in our new one and then unpack for, like, a day or two. It didn't go that way. And now I was, like, I was so excited before we moved. I was like, oh, my God, I'm going to do a decorating video for each room of this new apartment. Like, I'm going to decorate this and record this, and, like, everything is just going to be, like, a building this new apartment how I want it, process, and it'd be, like, really great content for my channel that I was going to do anyways, but I'd enjoy filming. So I was excited about all the new possibilities. However, we spent a ton of money on things from, like, Walmart or, like, Home Depot, things we just didn't realize we would need. You know, like, longer Ethernet cords and, you know, crap like that I'm like, well, I don't want to go to Home Goods and invest in new pantry supplies and, you know, getting everything like that set up properly. So it's just gonna look like crap for now. Eventually I'll get to doing that video that I really wanted to do and make everything look nice and clean and pretty, but it's not happening right now. And then I lost my camera microphone for a couple days. It was in some of the boxes. I just could not find it. So while I couldn't work, I was unboxing stuff and I hung a few things. But then it made me feel guilty because I was supposed to decorate every room on camera for my channel. So I was torn between, do I wait and have everything not set up, but have content that I wanted to film and have, like, a great video to look back on and building my channel, or not building my channel, building my apartment on my channel? Or do I go ahead and do this and get things out of the way because there's so much stuff everywhere? So that was kind of a bummer. I did film my bathroom makeovers, which is already up now, and I hope you guys enjoy that video too. I don't know if you enjoy it yet. I haven't seen the comments yet, but yeah, I don't know. Nothing went according to plan, and it really unmotivated me. Like, I was stoked about this, you guys. I was like, this is gonna be the nicest thing, you know, it's gonna be going really well. I'm gonna have a new space, feel inspired to do things and create content. And now I don't even have a set yet. It's been almost a week, I don't even have a set. Even the set that I set up, we just don't have, like, the background lights set up yet or anything. Even that set, I'm like, I just regurgitated my old one that I've been using forever. No one's gonna like this. They're gonna expect something fresh. And I know technically my background doesn't matter. Like, look at the background today. You know, like, the background doesn't matter. But I think my mindset is just so... My brain is so drained. My heart is broken by how things went. Which sounds stupid because it doesn't matter. But that's just how it is, that I can't enjoy anything right now. Like, I wanted to go do another Halloween hunting video, but then I'm scared that I'll find stuff I love. I can't afford. I'm not trying to, like, max out credit cards or anything. When I wanted to, like, do more setting up this apartment videos, like, set up my bedroom, set up this, set up that. But again, I didn't have a microphone for a couple days. And I didn't know when I'd find it, and I couldn't just sit around doing nothing, you know? So that's where my mind was with that. So I still don't have our living room set up. There's still boxes of books in the living room because we did not get the entertainment center we wanted. Like, we went to IKEA. Was it Saturday? I think it was, yeah, Saturday. Saturday, we made a first trip that morning to get the rest of the, like, his computer stuff and our washer and dryer and stuff. And I almost died. You know, because I'm not very strong and we had no one to help us Saturday with the washer and dryer, taking the old one out of this apartment since they wouldn't store it for us. So I almost died trying to put that in the back of a truck. But it needed to go to our storage unit. We pulled our extra Halloween decorations out. We went to IKEA, which was great. But then everything we wanted was sold out. Like, even the things we checked that were in stock, I guess someone bought the last one of the things that was in stock that morning, and we missed it, and then we don't have an entertainment system, so the living room is still full of boxes, and I haven't been able to hang pictures above the couch. Alright, so I popped on my lashes and lipstick just to, like, you know, finish this video up, because I feel like I was just complaining. But honestly, you know, everything is fine. Like, I'm happy we have a new place. I'm grateful that we could move at all. I'm grateful for my husband primarily right now because he's been very nice to me. I've been looking like hot, wet dumpster garbage every day, and he's still been just like the sweetest person, the most supportive person in the world, and I'm so grateful for him. I'm also, you know what, while I'm talking about it, something else I'm very grateful for during this last week and a half, I started getting food from Eat to Evolve. They did gift it to me, and I do have an affiliate link with them, but it's been really good to not have to worry about what we're eating every night with that. This is not sponsored. I'm just saying it because I am grateful for, like, that service. And the fact that they're, like, pre-portioned things, all I have to do is heat up my pan on my oven, like, plop the food in there because it's already, like, pre-packaged, vacuum sealed, like, toss it in the pan for, like, 90 seconds, up to, like, 2 minutes, and plop it right into a plate, and we're good to go. I usually order 2 of each same meal so that, like, I can do mine, heat it up, feed him, and then do mine. And, like, it's so easy. It's already pre-portioned for me. I don't have to do anything. I was thinking about signing up for another food service, like a Freshly or, like, a HelloFresh or something, but I didn't want to worry about, like, cooking food. I wanted things that were already done for me that I could just, like, heat up and go without, like, sticking in the microwave, so that's why I throw it on the oven. But they've been really helpful, and things that, like, since they're healthy meals, because they are healthy meals and they're already pre-portioned, like, days when we were working really hard and stuff, we just, like, tossed on a minute rice in the microwave while I was stirring up our food to heat it up. And it's just, like, the easiest thing in the world. So I want to thank Eat to Evolve. I'll leave them link down below because I have an affiliate link with them, but I want to thank them for, like, gifting me some meals that were really easy for me to eat during the move and really easy to heat up and not to, like, order out every day, because ordering out every day is fun. Like, I love ordering food. I love ordering out, and we've been eating a lot of Domino's too. But it's so expensive to eat out every day. Like, it's not, you know, it's not worth how much it costs every time. Like, if we DoorDash some, like, Applebee's for dinner, we do the 2 for $20, like 2 for $25 or something. Even though we do that with the add-ons and extra fees and everything, even though we have the Dash Pass or whatever, it always comes to, like, $43. I'm like, 2 for $25, and now we got, like, the upgrade on the bigger size or whatever, but it still always comes out to way more money than I expected, and I've been too exhausted and sore to actually go out to eat, to do something like that too, so I've been happy with those, like, pre-made meals and stuff. And I've also just been really grateful that my cats took the move pretty well. They did not like the car ride over here, even though we didn't move that far. They did not like that at all. But when we got here, within the day, they were okay. Like, they were stressed out at first when they got a new environment, of course. But after, like, a day, after we slept here the first night, after they saw us sleeping here, they felt more comfortable, and I'm just so glad they adapted really well. And they love, like, sitting on the patio, and I love my cats so much. I don't know what I'd do without them, but also, Azra likes to go outside. She's a very well-trained, well-behaved cat, so when my husband gets home every day at, like, 5:30, let's say, she knows that after he goes and changes out of his work clothes and he comes back into the main room, she's waiting at the door just like doing little squeals because she wants a daddy-daughter time, and she likes to go outside with him, and she's so well trained that we don't have to take her on a leash. Yes, I would prefer to. She scares me, but you call her name, she comes right to you, and she never leaves, like, 3 feet from you, and we never let her near the road or anything. So on a little deck we have right outside of our door, it's not our deck, it's like a public deck, but she'll, like, walk with him, and they'll have, like, a little time together, and then he'll say, let's go inside, and she'll run right to the door and try to push the door open herself. Like, she's the most precious thing. I love their little, like, every cat has their, like, little things, and that's one of my favorite things about Asriel. But anyways, I'm done ranting now. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, but I'm pretty sure if you sat through half an hour of me ranting and complaining, you're probably already subscribed to my channel. Also, check out my shop, theopencrypt.com. I do have a lot of stuff in stock. I tried to stock everything before I moved, before I lost everything. And what I have in stock is what I have in stock. But thank you guys so much. I hope you have an awesome day. Bye.